Meg, she just has this way of talking to you. She's really also like a puzzle piecer putter together. Like, she like sees what's going on within your body and says, okay, we're gonna look at this first. We have to focus on this, and then we'll move on to the next thing and the next thing. And she like tries to put it all together for you so that you can get this overall health approach that really works. It's Meg Vroegindewey. I live in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and I'm a photographer and also a mom. This all started about 10 years ago when I had my first kid, and I went to have a glass of wine and I broke out in complete hives. I went from thinking it was like kind of a fluke to then noticing that each time I ate different items, it just kind of progressed into flare-ups like hives. The majority of the time it was complete congestion, but almost like a pneumonia type of feeling. Like it was really heavy in my lungs. I could just never get a full breath. And it was really bad when I slept, so I could never sleep. I had to basically sleep like sitting up. So I went to a number of different doctors, primary care doctors, and they all basically said, okay, just get on a histamine blocker. And then like they gave me steroids for an inhaler. Nobody believed me that something was wrong. My blood work always came back fine, everything was fine, but I was like slowly dying. At least that's how I felt. And I lost like almost 30 pounds. So I was just not eating and not sleeping and just feeling really terrible. So I saw Dr. Meg Mill, and I noticed that she was doing some type of like a roundtable type of talk with lots of different doctors, functional medicine doctors from around the country. And I just tuned into that, and I started listening to each doctor speak with Meg. I didn't just want to go to someone like randomly. I wanted to do my research on them, and I was like, okay, I have to try it, otherwise I'm just afraid I'm going to slowly die. And of course, then getting and talking to her, she just makes you feel very comfortable. I guess the biggest thing is just knowing that she knew what to do versus my other doctor saying, oh, well, here's some pharma meds, take this and you'll be fine. I just don't know my root causes. So it was really frustrating to just talk to primary care doctors and then give me like more meds, but I didn't want to take those meds because it wasn't healing me. It was just fixing that immediate like problem. So I was really looking forward to talking to somebody who knew what they were talking about, and that was Meg. I get a hold of Meg, of course, and she's like, okay, I'm going to send you some blood work to do at your home, which I thought was a little crazy because I've been in a primary care situation where they're like taking vials of blood. So she sends the kit to my house. I just do a poke of my finger and put the blood in the little circle droplets areas and then send that in. Also did a urine test and sent that in. I kind of was thinking, I'm gonna trust the process, but I don't know, this is kind of crazy. Just so simple, right? So then I sent it out and she ended up getting the results back, and of course we had a consult, and she told me that my mycotoxins were really, really high, and so we needed to start detoxing for mold. Immediately then from there, she gave me some supplements to take, and it was so crazy because within like, I would say a week and a half, I was noticeably different. I was like, I can eat that little bit of banana and not like go crazy, or I could have a little bit of citrus and not go nuts. Like I was just feeling like, wow, I can eat that. And then it just slowly kept getting better and better. My congestion cleared up. And then my biggest thing that was always so frightening to me was like that pneumonia feel when I slept and I couldn't sleep and I'd cough all night. And it was interesting because I was starting to feel better, obviously, but then my husband noticed. He's like, you're not wheezing or you're not coughing as much. And so I knew it was really working. Now I've been doing it for like maybe 3 months. I would say I'm close to 100%, probably around like 95%. I trust her so much. She knows what she's talking about for sure. And I couldn't be more grateful for feeling better finally and feeling like I'm on the right track. I mean, for years and years, I kept going down the road of like, I'm just never going to get better. Like nobody can help me. Nobody believes me. And then to finally feel heard and know that she has my back, it's huge for me.